Good morning everyone, welcome back. Let's get this party started with another wonderful review of two cross stitch kits from EVERYDAYECRAFTS. Now we have already many videos and this is going to be, what is that, part 4 or 5? I can't even remember now, but please check it out, my videos that I already uploaded, and I will link up them on the end screen or as a card that will pop for you on the right side of the video on the top corner. So check those, and then let's get see. I'm very excited about this particular design because one of my friends on Facebook group, Lovecraftforever Facebook group, please join us. You can post up there anything crafty, whatever you're doing. And she was just like opening and starting stitching. I think she maybe started already to stitch, to work on this canvas, and I was like, oh my god, I was about to review this particular canvas, so why don't we do maybe together? I love when some of you like to work on the same canvases, or it's a diamond painting or cross stitch. It's always nice to have somebody else to work with you, and I always like those wreaths, and they have a different design of them. Like before I showed you, there was like a winter and summer. I did see beautiful fall time, but I mean it's a little bit too much for me, as much as I like this kind of designs. But that one was too much in orange, kind of, it was like a mushrooms and everything, a little bit too much of everything, but a little bit too much, I would say, of everything in the same color, so kind of everything is blended in. But this particular design is really beautiful, and this is 4 seasons. And as she say, you know, why wait? If you want to stitch right now, why don't we stitch right now? Life is short, we have to enjoy. And look at this, on the background you see the summer, fall, winter, all this writing up there. I believe that you have to or stitch or, oh no, stitch. I thought maybe we can have to have like back stitching to do of the wording, but no, this is regular stitches, so it should be nice and easy to do. Now what we have in here, look, for this blossom, okay, let's start from here. So definitely this part, and I don't have any scissors with me, this part would be winter because we have in here poinsettia, and then apples, this would be fall time. So what's the spring and what's the summer? Okay, so these flowers would be spring because that's what they bloom on the spring. And what we have in here, some nest. Where is the bird? Where is the bird? Do we have a bird in here? We have a nest, unattended. What kind of mother that is? I don't think so. Birds never leave their nest unattended with the eggs inside, right? Or I don't know what I'm talking about. I think I'm right. There should be bird up there, but she flew away. Ay. Very beautiful colors, different variety of flowers. So definitely we have a winter, so this would be fall, spring, and this is summer, I guess. So yeah, spring, summer, fall, winter. It would be kind of like a backwards, I don't know, but I do love it. So let's see what else up there. We have a dragonflies, cherry, so definitely summer up there. Then sunflowers and harvest and fruits and wheat up there, so this is definitely fall time. And then is a winter, we can see the branches of the pine and poinsettia, some roses, there could be, so it's all mixed together, but it is beautiful design and it would be fun to stitch together. So I'm not mentioning a name right now because I don't know if you're okay with that or not. If you're okay, please comment in here and I will add your name into my description box so we can maybe work together on these designs. So let's see what we have. 12 pages, but it's not bad because some of the pages like almost empty, right? Just the numbers. I mean, not numbers, but wording up there, words on the background. So it's basically not much stitching. It's not small design either. It's 70 by 69 centimeters. And guess what? This is 11 count Aida. I wonder if they have the same one. This is a Joy Sunday. Did I order 11 or I order 14? I think I might be order 11 because they did not have 14. That would be the only reason, because usually I always try to order in 14 count unless store doesn't have. I know you can find in 14 count on different websites, but that's not the point, right? If I review for this particular company, I have to choose something that they have in their store. And by the way, because this is 11 count Aida, it's going to be again another canvas good to stitch for you in whips and chats in my videos, tutorials. And by the way, some new member, I think, of our group, gentlemen, I'm also not going to point out name right now, asked me if the image confetti in 14 count Aida will be the same pixels and confetti on 11 count, and I have to say yes, it will be, because if this is Joy Sunday brand, we're not gonna talk about no brand images, okay? Joy Sunday, if you have a 14 count very confetti image, because it will be good outcome later when you finish, it will be the same thing confetti on 11 count. It's just your design will be bigger, you will see the squares better, but the threads numbers and design will be exactly the same thing. But you know what, don't afraid of confetti, just try it, because you will have a much better looking canvas when you stitch. The more pixels, the more, not pixels, confetti, it's when your color will change more often, which will create more, I would say, more natural colors and not like pixels that is a broken colors. I like it. I like it. Yes, it's a little bit more job to do, like more difficult little bit level, but it is better looking canvas on the end. So let's see now what kind of threads we have in here. Look at this. Ah. Oh, wow, wow. Oh, so pretty, so pretty. It's so satisfying. Look how silky they look, and if I wiggle for you like this, all them together, the gorgeousness, the softness of this palette, even it's a bright colors like a beautiful pinks and greens, but still you can feel the softness in them. They are not like a screamy patchy bright colors, but it's gorgeous. And then on this side we have more brighter with the colors of red, because I guess for the roses, yeah, there's the roses, you know, there's pretty berry on the bottom up there, so that's why we need those bright colors. Oh, so pretty. I cannot stand how pretty they are. Look at this. Okay, so this one palette usually we have in here for 11 count proper needle, which is much bigger than for 14 count. Extra same color, that would be 33. This one, lots of the same color. That's our extras, 2 in here. And then let's just check them one by one, because one of them overlap in each other, so we want to see them all separate, right? So I will try to do this way, like that. Wow, look at this pink and purples look so good together up there. And I was watching one lady on YouTube stitching this design as well. Her work counted stitching It looks gorgeous when it's done. I think she's already finished that one. That's why I wanted to have this as well and wanted to start one day. But since I already see that somebody wants to start, I would love to do it together. That will push me to work faster on look how pretty this color. It looks actually darker from me, but with the light, okay, see, it looks brighter. It's, oh, maybe from far it's kind of more dark blue, like in here you can see natural color what they are right in here, because when I go close to the light and create, well, that's how it's going to be beautiful, I guess, when you stitch and put on a wall and you have a bright light in your house, so it's feel kind of like shimmer and beautiful colors. Then we have in here, look at this green, pretty. Oh yeah. And more on this side. This is just looks so soft, this tree green. Very calm colors, kinda. Oh, the palette of color in here is absolutely gorgeous. Oh my goodness, this is going to be so beautiful. Yes, so please comment below who else have this design. So maybe we can have a whole bunch of girls working together. I already have 8 or 9 ladies that will stitch with me European town. Yes, thank you, keep joining us. I will start stitch, well, probably by the time you're watching this video I will be stitching. I'm still waiting till my finger heal. I cut nail badly, so it's a little bit hurt. I tried to stitch last night, but and I'm recording this video before Halloween, so it's still hurting a little bit, so I have to wait. For now I'm just diamond painting for now, so far. Wow, gorgeous, gorgeous. Now how many colors you would think in here? Let's take a guess. I would love to see more than 50, because looks like a very colorful picture in here. Am I even close? Let's see, where is it? Okay, in here. Well, I was close enough. It's 45 colors in here, and then we have lots of back stitching as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 colors in back stitch, because obviously you can see you have to outline in here every leaf, every berry, every flower. So there's lots of back stitching in here. Dragonfly will look so good. You can even do a counted cross stitch and grab this dragonfly separately on a fabric and stitch with beads and sequins as a decorative brooch, even maybe. That would be pretty idea as well. Oh yeah, lots of elements that you can use from stitching to the beaded stitching. And lately, believe it or not, I really looked the images that I can transform in from the regular stitching to the beaded stitching, because as many company I asking them to bring beaded stitching, I don't see anybody in a rush yet to do that, unfortunately. Sorry my girls, I know you've been waiting this. So far all they can produce for us, it's a charm, beaded charm, and some kind of like a kids looking designs that we don't kind of like, you don't like, because you want something growing up, like, you know, flowers, something that is canvas, not just a little tiny piece, right? We like to stitch large. Now look at this one. Oh my goodness, what we can create with this. 11 count. So for those who has 14 count, of course your image going to be much smaller, more compact. Wow, this image will be so easy to stitch, very easy to stitch. Big patches of colors. There's no confetti. For those who are afraid of confetti, there's no confetti in here. You grab one rose, one flower, and go after it. Even, you know, this wording in here, I thought would be more difficult. Maybe they are like outlined in a back stitch, but are they? No, words don't have a backstitch on it, so that would be easy to do. Unless you really wanna, you can do outline by yourself with a little bit darker letters, whatever that is. But we want to keep a background kind of like a faded away, because that's what we want to pop up from the canvas, right? And if you don't want to stitch words, you definitely don't have to. You can just create this wreath alone, stitch into the round background and create as a pillow. This could be a beautiful pillow as well, in a round shape if you wish. There's lots of possibilities. So with the 14 count, you would have probably much smaller design, somewhere like this. I don't know, because it's a big deal, you know, 14 or 11 count. I wish they have, I would really appreciate if company would do that, and hopefully, I know that Everyday Crafts always watching my videos, and I appreciate a lot, and they try to bring something new to the store, that we talk with you ladies together and gentlemen, and we like to see something. They listen, and usually they bring some stuff. I would love to have, like, for example, this image would be in printed count, no, hold on, not right, I didn't say right. Different variety of options for people to choose. For example, maybe you like to have this in 14 count, somebody like to have an 11 count, somebody like to stitch or 18 or 16. So like a variety of counts of Ada to choose from, and then would be options same count but in printed or counted cross stitch. That's what they're trying to say. I think that would be wonderful if we would have every design this kind of options. So for those who like to work on a not printed canvas, because non-printed canvas should be softer fabric to work with. Printed because it's treated and it's a paint on the top, so it's a little bit tough to work on it, but definitely nice to work on it because your stitches layering better without squishing kind of fabric together if fabric too soft. But look at this design, looks so good in here. Look how easy it would be to stitch. Now the symbols in here, huge, visibility wonderful, and then lots of colors in here already on the canvas itself. You see that? Those numbers on the middle, so you don't even need to look in your booklet or in here if it's hidden behind your frame. You just look on the canvas itself and pick color by color. If you like to work like me, cross-country stitching, to pick one color and go all the way around, that way kinda there's an advantage, a disadvantage, because if you grab one piece of fabric, like one section, and you see your progress, and then you go to the next section. When I work cross-country to use all the same colors, I do not see my design till the very end stitch, till I put my last stitch, and then I see my design full, how they look like. So it's kind of like you keeping yourself in suspense of not knowing how this look like till the very end. And of course the very end could be backstitch, but for those who don't like to come back later and backstitch, I would really recommend to do section by section, little bit by little bit as you stitch. For example, you stitch this winter flower and go ahead and right away backstitch it, because later, I know this from myself experience, it's really hard to go later and backstitch again, because you feel like you already finished stitch and then you have to go and start all the way around. So it's good to actually start little by little as you go. Okay, I'm chit-chatting way too much because it's gorgeous. I love it. I love it. Very pretty. Beautiful colors of threads. Very pretty. I love those greens in here and a mix with pink. It's just a gorgeous palette. So yes, I'm looking forward. So I already have one companion to stitch together. Please comment below who will join us. Maybe we can tag each other, some kind of like a game, and work together with some games and giveaways in the middle. Okay, that would be fun. Now let's see one more image, and that is going to be something that I don't have too many, but lately I've been looking for it, and I picking like the best one to show you because I feel like you will like them as well. And that is a beautiful, beautiful angel. Okay, let's see her more close. Look at her cape, isn't that gorgeous? Her dress. So she called the Flying Pigeon Angel. 14 count. Just a minute, I want to check something. Okay. 14 count, 42 by 51 centimeters. I like the way they create a preview with the kind of coordinate and color of the frame. That's kind of like a give you idea how you can frame it. Look at this pretty. Her face is pretty in here. It looks maybe pixelated when we get very close, but when you look from far, all those colors make sense to create the highlights. Here is her hand. Yeah, her hands looks really good in here. Sometimes could be looking weird till the time that you put this few of the back stitch and it's all make a sense. And she's definitely Christmas angel because we see those Christmas colors. We can see the flowers in her hair, Christmas ornaments and bells. You see, so she definitely Christmas angel. Poinsettia, the flowers, very nice. I love that flying scarf or kind of like a transparent fabric, very, very light. Her wings, she's really nice. Let's see those birds up there. Look how pretty they outline this backstage. So yes, if you look closely to the design, there is quite a little bit of the backstage, especially the birds. I wonder if this wreath up there, you see the backstage and kind of look interesting. I wonder if this design have gold threads or something, like metallic maybe. I would love to have some special threads in here. Let's check. So in here on the back, I already see the colors. We have full stitch in 26 colors, but we actually have extra one color, 27 I see in here, and that is for the back stitching. So 26 colors in full stitch. In back stitch we have 5 colors with extra color, and then we have a half stitch. Oh nice, we have a half stitch in here. Half stitch in 2 colors, and then French knot in 1 color. Where does the half stitch go? Where does the half stitch go? I wonder if somewhere like behind maybe. Not sure right now, but we will figure out. Half stitch G and R. Okay, yeah, I see it. I see. It's in her dress on the bottom. There's some mixes like in the dress in here, half and full stitch in the mix, and probably through her clothes all the way. All right, let's see. Do we have any metallic? Let's finger cross about some special threads in here maybe. I don't see it yet. No metallic. Oh boo. I was really hoping it will be some special threads with. Sometimes Joy Sunday like to put some special metallic, especially with some kind of like a, you know, angel's design that is special. No, nothing here, but I do have some. I could add anytime I wish. I have some gold metallic. There you go. You know what I wish this stores would offer for us? Like Kranich metallic threads, Kranich. I actually finally today I've received my Kranich from Amazon. I almost thought they canceled my order and I didn't realize what is going on until I today received my package finally. So it would be awesome not to shop on Amazon and, you know, to have this kind of product you can see in one store everything. So yes, please, would you bring a Kranich to the store or more different variety of metallic threads? I think everybody would appreciate that. I have some collection of metallic threads that I can incorporate into my stitching. So very vibrant threads in here, if you can tell, right? A whole bunch of this beautiful red, very intense colors in here. Now let's see her itself right there. Okay, wow. All right, this is another image that is very easy to stitch. If you look, it looks a lot. If you look in here on the image, a whole bunch of different colors, but they are all making a sense. Like for example, look her cape in red colors. How beautiful shadings, and it's such a beautiful, like intense red colors. And if you look in here, the way those lines and stripes go, there's no confetti. It all makes sense. You grab one thread and you stitch till you finish. You see how all in lines go? It will be very easy to stitch. This cape, maybe here some half stitches. I don't know. Here's how it looks like on the top. Her face in here, hard to see right now, right? Because there's lots of, it's not, well, maybe some, you call it confetti, it's not too bad yet, because it's not like a single stitches and that's it. You still can connect them together. Beautiful clean design. Clarity, visibility of the canvas, really good. And I love her dress. I really love her dress. You can even put some beads into the dress. For example, in here on the very bottom where those ruffles go, like a lace, you can put some beads and sequins, some gems to stitch to make this so special. I'm really thinking that maybe in here I will put gold metallic thread so it's nice and festive, and it would be beautiful design to decorate your house, not just even for Christmas. It can stay all year round. It doesn't really scream Christmas, it's just a beautiful angel, and I think it will be good for all year round, unless you want to switch by the seasons, because there's lots of different angels that you can switch them by the seasons. And I did order one more angel. It's not here yet, but she has a different color of dress, very beautiful. And that one as well, I was thinking maybe incorporating different kind threads and beads, metallic, some gems to add. Beautiful. It would be very beautiful. So let me know what you think about this. I think it looks wonderful. Very easy would be to work on. And a size, nice and pretty size to work on. Did I mention size for you? It's a 42 by 51 centimeters in 14 count Aida. Also for adventurous people who like to do counted cross stitch, you can switch to 18 count Aida or even wave and use this book as your guide to count and stitch, so you don't have holes from Aida, and just the image would be much smaller, compact, and looks more neat, I would say. But for those who have already get in age a little bit like I am, and we need our eyes a little bit stronger. 14, 11 count Ada, it's probably best options, unless to work with the magnifier glass, which very often, basically all the time, I try to use my magnifier glass. With 11 count Ada, it's easy to work without, but after, so if you don't have a good light in the house, your eyes can get tired. Magnifier light would be nice to have. But image gorgeous. I love the combo of this deep green and this red burgundy, like cherry. So beautiful. Oh, I wish I could start them all. Seriously. I have to think about if I'm gonna create some new starts in December. Not sure. It's very tempting. Well, thank you so much to Everyday Crafts for this beautiful cross stitch kits, and maybe they will bring us something else. I would love to have this picture fully in beaded stitching. That would be beautiful canvas to bead stitch. That's the idea for the company. Little canvases like this, which this one not very little, but it is partial, so it would be wonderful to stitch with the seed beads. 10 or 11 seed beads will work perfectly for the 14 count Ada. I already working on one cross stitch canvas that is a thread cross stitch that I'm transforming into the beaded stitching. That's my black and red design flowers, remember? If you are new on my channel, please subscribe and follow. Check out my playlist where I have a bead stitching. That looks beautiful. Very pleased with today's review. Everything looks great. And I look forward to your comments. Keep joining me. I thank you all for staying with me every single day. And that's keep me motivated and record every single day. And lately we have like every day for 2 videos, because that's how much product I have to showcase for you. And you are keeping me on my toe. Busy. Thank you. I will see you tomorrow for sure.